Good morning and welcome to EBEONADI103.5 FM. Today, the 23rd day of December 2024. Today is a Monday and the time is 2 minutes past the hour of 7. It's time for newspaper headlines on EBEONADI103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers. But before we do that, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories. Please stay with us. You're welcome back to newspaper headlines on Airborne the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news making the headlines on The Guardian, Leadership, Vanguard, Sun, Daily Post, Punch, The Nation. This day, and if time permits, we're also going to take a look at Nigerian Tribune newspapers. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 081 38 39 7740 or 081 39256742. You can equally send SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080 I am Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper this morning. Navy intercepts 19 suspected stowaways on board Europe-bound vessels. Stampedes. Reps seek comprehensive guidelines on crowd control. NMPC sensitization program moves to Enugu as stakeholders, commercial vehicle drivers demand special treatment at retail. Hashtag end bad governance. Police fought amnesty report deny killing three with grenades in Brunu. Para police torture 35-year-old man to death. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency nabs a cocaine smuggler at Kano Airport. Federal government to review Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway project. Police allegedly torture man to death in Para. Makindes aid loses goods worth millions in fire incident. Lagos State Traffic Management Agency deploys 2,500 officers to monitor night traffic. RCCG rehabilitates road in Ikorodu. Commissioner pledges support for detainees. Tide. Lagos tax residents on environmental hygiene. Group criticizes Wike land revocation focus. Laments rising insecurity in FCT. Group first 150 elderly Agege residents. Uni Ilori sets deadline, imposes a weekly fine for unclaimed certificates. Nasarawa government clamps down on Litmon firm for illegal mining. FRSC seeks royal support for safer roads and better driving culture. Tide. Lagos State Traffic Management Agency mobilizes 2,500 officers for night traffic monitoring. Tide. Police deploys operatives assures of safety in Kaduna. IYC to review constitution calls for unity among Ejos. Tinubu's appointees into SEDC equitable, balanced. Owu. Inspector General of Police directs FCID to take over case of suspect who died in police net. Customs spokesman Mayawada promoted to assistant controller. PDP slams Tinubu over hunger. Stampedes. Federal government condoles with families of victims of stampedes. Para police tortured 35-year-old man to death. Tragedy before Christmas. Nigeria records over 70 deaths in 4 days from stampedes. Fire destroys a multi-million naira motorcycle market in Zamfara. Urban living transforms Badore Aja with CSR project. Expect economic relief from Tinubu's government. Oyetola tells Nigerians, you're tired. Police bust kidnap gang, nab 5 for other offenses. Christmas, Bronu police deploy 3,000 for security. Lekki Conservation Estates decry epileptic power supply. Slam Eco electricity distribution company for neglect. 4 children, 6 others dead in Abuja food stampede. Akwa Ibom warns the public against a fake Christmas grant scam. 20 dead in Anambra rice distribution stampede. Coastal Highway, Umahi addresses concerns over waterfront development construction at Okun, Aja. Troops arrest Ambazonia reps. Troops arrest Ambazonia rebels, recover stolen NMPCL pipelines in Taraba. Auto crash kills 3 University students. Abu Razak presents a 540.3 billion naira 2025 budget to Kwara Assembly. Culture, Obi of Onitsha unveils sculpture of Ijele masquerade in Enugu. Edo transporters protest hike in revenue to union. Ibadan Farm Fair tragedy. Old students demand the release of detained school principal. WAEC opens registration for 2025 WAEC private candidates. Tide FRSC urges passengers to speak up against dangerous driving. Goods worth millions lost in Abodi market, Infino. Shops boggled. Woman remanded for threatening Cheyi Tinubu IG on social media. Lesser Hajj Chetima returns to Abuja. Sierra Leone student tackles toxic air pollution. That's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the Guardian newspaper, we'll flip over to leadership newspaper. Food prices, transport fares soar as Nigerians plan low-key year tide. UBA, GMD canvases for PPPs. Join Kiyamo to commission new MMIA departure section. Overland begins the Gambia route, gets approval to operate multiple destinations. 2025 budget advocacy